Hello. Today we are going to learn about the basic information about the periodic table that you need to be successful in chemistry. In 1869, a man by the name of Dmitri Mendeleev developed a rough draft of what we now know as the periodic table. His periodic table was organized by atomic mass, which is the number you see listed below the element symbol. Although there are only about 40 elements known to man in the late 1800s, Dmitri Mendeleev realized that he needed to leave space for elements that would surely be discovered in the near future. How did he know this? One word: patterns. He noticed a pattern with the atomic masses of each of the elements and noticed that there was an ascending order to things. Mendeleev labeled his newfound concept periodic law. By 1960, about 60 elements had been discovered. This brings us to today's model of the periodic table. You will notice that there are two numbers instead of one number above and below the atomic symbol of each element. The modern version of the periodic table is organized by atomic number, which is the number you see below the atomic symbol, and no longer is it organized by atomic mass as Mendeleev's was. The numbers above each column are called group numbers or families. Each family or group is in a horizontal column. The numbers beside each row are called periods. So each row going across is a period, and each period and group has a pattern of qualities. These qualities allowed us to break the elements into another subcategory called blocks. The first two columns are what is called the S block. Groups 13 through 18 are called the P block. Groups 3 through 12 are part of what is called the D block. And the F block is two periods that are normally included at the bottom of a periodic table. Now let's take a closer look at what the numbers and letters and symbols on each square really mean. The number at the top is called the atomic number, and that denotes the number of protons and electrons. The letter or letters below the atomic number are called the atomic symbol. This is used to identify each element in shorthand. Right below the symbol, you'll see the element's name written out. That is included in every periodic table as well. And last but not least, the atomic weight is included at the very bottom of the square. The atomic weight is the mass taken of 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of any given element. This number is known as Avogadro's number. Now that we've learned the significance of all these numbers, we can learn about their applications. This picture is a picture of a carbon atom. Each blue circle is a proton or positively charged particle. Each green circle is an electron or negatively charged particle. and each red circle is a neutron, or neutrally charged particle. These three particles are called subatomic particles, and they are what makes up an entire atom. As we learned earlier, the atomic number listed on the square by carbon tells us that there are 6 protons and 6 electrons contained in carbon. But how do we know how many neutrons carbon has? This can be calculated with simple subtraction. As you recall from the previous slide, the atomic number of carbon is 6, and the atomic mass of carbon is 12.01. In order to find the number of neutrons that carbon contains, all we have to do is subtract the atomic number from the atomic mass. So carbon's atomic mass of 12.01 minus carbon's atomic number of 6 gives you around 6.01, which we can round to 6. These simple fundamental tools will help turn your chemistry woes to a good old-fashioned Spartan victory. See you next time.